how are they passing something like AB 1955?
How do parents are against the things that Sonja Shaw does?
First of all, I think she's an American hero.
Sonja?
Sonja, absolutely an American hero. My thing is this. I personally believe that there's no parents that honestly, unless they're just bad parents, right? I don't believe there's parents, and I haven't met one, that literally don't care what happens to their children and don't want to know what's going on with their children. Yes, there are evil people. Yes, there are bad parents. But I've never actually met a parent that doesn't want to know what's going on with their children on anything, much less something as important as their well-being, you know, and what's going on with them. So I've never seen that, never met that, a person. I don't believe personally that the people that are loud that we see going to war with Sonja or others that are in defense of parental rights, I don't believe that those are genuine,
real people? You think they're actors?
I believe that those people are benefiting from special interest groups, and I believe that they're financially benefiting from special interest groups, or if it's not financial, they are benefiting in some way. And so those people, you know, you continue to hear them cite statistical data that says that, you know, parents, there's a presumption that parents are dangerous.
To who? To children?
To children. If children come out, that's like dangerous, right? Because there's a presumption that they would be harmed or removed from the home, and they're lying because there's no statistical data that shows that, number one. And all the things that I heard in Sacramento where they cite statistical data that they come up with to justify passing something like 1955 is a lie. You know, where are all the kids that have been killed, beaten, or left homeless? Where are all of them?
There is none, because Gavin Newsom fights for him.
Right.
If not Gavin, they would be dead.
Right. I mean, so this is what parents have to like really look at what this is about. First of all, Sonja and school boards, those are elected officials. Just think of this concept.
Yes, elected by people.
By people that represent them, okay? And those people have had their authority stripped. They've removed local control, right? So let's just take the argument that we're, you know, discussing and having a conversation about out of the picture. Let's just go to like the most fundamental, rudimental, like thing that the most tangible thing that we can, you know, talk about in response to 1955. It's a violation of the 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment specifically says that parents have the ultimate authority regarding the well-being and education and religious upbringing of their children. There are multiple case law precedents that literally have already been established that say that parents have the ultimate authority over the upbringing, welfare of their children, their education, they literally have multiple case law precedents that have well established that, including the 14th Amendment, which was a constitutional amendment that says that. So on top of everything they've done in removing local control while demonizing Sonja Shaw and others, they've literally written and then passed, signed into law by our corrupt governor, a constitutional law. They violated federal law, the United States Constitution, out, right? Why are they hell-bent on passing 1955? And so, this is very important, I think, that needs to be discussed. People are not well educated on 1955. They don't understand what this is about. They're so busy, which I understand.
Yeah.
They're busy.
2-3 jobs.
2-3 jobs and working. They can't track all this. And by the way, Sacramento's pumping out bills every single day. It needs to be slowed down. Here's something that I think is just, yeah, I still can't wrap my head around it, but it's got to be discussed. It's so important. You know, Sacramento has just told parents, like, we're going to tell you how to raise your children. Like, Sacramento has just said, like, sorry, we know you're the parent, but we're not sorry. This is how the program goes.
They know better.
Right, they know better. At the end of the day, I think that, you know, I just want to say this one thing, because I think this is important. Like, you know, they say that these are forced outing policies, parental notification policies. When the kid already goes to their school to say, you know what, my name is John, but I want to be known as Jamie or Juliet or something like that, so change my record, right? Well, the parents should be notified about that, just like they would be notified if they got a bee sting or a fight in school.
Like in 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah, this should happen, right? Well, they say, oh my gosh, this is a forced outing policy and you're creating a dangerous environment, right? The only thing now, all of a sudden, because of 1955, the only thing you can't talk to the parents about is whether or not your kid wants to use a different name or pronoun that was assigned at birth. That's insanity. But listen to who we're talking about, the corrupt governor and the corrupt attorney general. And what people have to remember is what happened to Sheriff Alex Villanueva from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, right? Rob Bonta literally interfered with multiple, not just one, public corruption investigations that his undersheriff, Tim Murakami, and their public corruption unit was doing. They were investigating the cesspool of corruption in LA County. And what did Rob Bonta do? He sent his DOJ investigators down and literally take those public corruption cases, preventing them from coming to fruition in the court of law, and then allowed the statute of limitations to expire to protect his crony, corrupt Democrats in the cesspool of Los Angeles that we are all seeing destroy Los Angeles County. He interferes with a public corruption case to protect other elected officials and lets the case, the statute of limitations expire so that those people can't be held accountable. Rob Bonta is so fundamentally corrupt that he went from interfering with public corruption investigations and now intentionally violating the United States Constitution and case law to champion 1955, which is anti-family, it is anti-parent, it is harmful to children, because we know that the best outcomes for children occur with parental involvement, not exclusion. I mean, so whether it's economic, it is public safety, or now to the kitchen table with your family, they've destroyed it, and they're saying, we're the government, we're here to help you, we are here to tell you how you're gonna run your life. That's the reality of where we are. There's no accountability. These people are sick. You know what they've done? They always talk about, when it comes to law enforcement, we need transparency. We need accountability. Really? Really? What about transparency and accountability with our elected corrupt politicians?
No, don't look that way. Look here. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
oh.
Exactly. Right? I mean, do we not deserve better? Do we not deserve to? I mean, this is California, right? And we have to laugh about it, right? Because how else do you like process what's really going on? The reality is that this is tragic.